Hi, I'm Heather from the UK.
And I'm Hayley from the UK.
And we're part of the Bubble Babes group. Now, Brian from Davy Jones has asked us to tell you a little bit about why we get so much out of scuba diving. So, give me a bit of background information about you, Hayley.
Right, well, I started diving, it was last September, my 53rd birthday, while I was on holiday in Gran Canaria.
Awesome.
Yeah, and I've been hooked ever since. I think it was the scariest thing I've ever done, but I have been hooked ever since, and I dive now as much as possible.
So how many dives you got?
I've just done, yesterday was my 56th dive.
Wow. I started diving 2 years ago in Thailand, and I have just, my last dive was my 40th dive, which is so huge. So tell me, why do you like diving so much?
I think it's just so peaceful. Yeah, it's hard to describe. It's just so serene, so peaceful, and obviously loads of wonderful stuff to see. Marine wildlife is just out of this world.
Yeah, it's the peace and quiet for me, and no mobile phones under the water, really.
That's true.
Okay. So, since you started diving then, I know my outlook has changed. Has your outlook changed on
things? Oh, definitely. Especially plastic pollution. I mean, I was aware of it before, but now I'm just like mega aware. I will not use single-use plastic. Yeah, mega changed.
Yeah, and I know for me, I've made the pledge since I started diving. I've made the pledge to pick up at least 3 pieces of plastic every time I go to the beach. Usually it ends up a lot more than that, sadly, but yeah. That's my contribution. Yeah, very aware. So, what is your special moment for diving?
Oh wow, there's been quite a few special moments, but I think it was actually a couple of days ago when I finally mastered my buoyancy, and it just felt like I was floating along. Yeah, that feeling is just floating. Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah, totally agree with you on that one. I'm not quite there yet, but I'm working towards it. For me, it was probably diving with the white-tip reef sharks in Galapagos.
Oh yeah.
And when we came across that whole cave of white-tip reef sharks, and they were just swimming all around us. And yeah, well, sharks was a huge issue for me, but no, they are beautiful creatures, beautiful. Which leads us nicely on to the next bit and our plans.
We're always planning.
We are planning, yeah. And I know we've got November. November we're off to South Africa, and we're doing a great white shark conservation project, and that's going to include cage diving with great white sharks, learning all about them. I'm sure it's going to be incredibly hard work, but it's going to be amazing fun. Amazing.
Yeah. And then after that I am flying to Durban for a week to dive with sharks for a week.
It's going to be,
yeah,
very lucky.
So excited.
I just have to go back to work. And then we've got plans for next February as well.
We have. Yeah.
Yep.
Rajarampat.
Yes.
2 weeks volunteering on a marine conservation with manta rays.
Yeah, that's going to be quite awesome, because that's the manta ray season, isn't it?
Yeah.
And so I have never seen a manta ray, so that's going to be another first for us.
Yes, it will.
So many firsts.
Yes, and then following that, straight after we're going to do a 10-day liverboard, which will be our second liverboard, because we have literally just this morning come off our first liverboard.
We have. It was an amazing experience.
So we are now in Egypt.
Yes.
And the Red Sea.
Yeah. Fantastic. Well, thank you very much. We've got one last final bit of advice for all those would-be divers out there, all those would-be women divers. We want to share some girl power with you. Hayley?
Wow, well, literally, if I can do it, anybody can do it. I mean, before I would dive, I was scared of the sea and literally everything in the sea. I had a fear of drowning and I was claustrophobic. It just everything about it terrified me.
And what made you took that first plunge in the sea then?
See, I never say no to a challenge. Never. If anybody knows me, I'll always say yes. So.
That sort of sums up the Bubble Babes, really. Never say no to a challenge.